Hi. So, what I need to say today is that what Jesus Christ of Nazareth went through was a complete humiliation ritual. So, first, I'll say that before they arrested him and put him to death, the accusation that led to that was that he was an enemy of the state. They said that he was trying to overthrow Caesar. They said that by him saying that he was king of the Jews, which he never said that in any kind of political aspect at all, that's what they were accusing him of, like trying to overthrow Caesar's authority and become the head politically. We know that that wasn't true. But because of that, the way that they mocked him by giving him a fake crown of thorns and by putting a reed in his hand instead of a scepter and fake bowing to him, saying, "Oh, hail, King of the Jews," all that nonsense. They even went as far as to put a purple robe on him and mockingly, laugh and joke. Everything was all jokes. And they did this to say, like, we have you now. We have arrested you. There's nothing you can do. You're trapped and we're going to kill you. And if you were really the king of the Jews or anything, you would be able to get out of this. That's basically what they were saying. Now we know that Father Yahweh does things for his own purposes, like to save the whole world, and was allowing certain things to happen for the salvation of a zillion people, okay? But the lower entities that were inside of these people operating did not understand that, and they felt like they had won, and they mocked him in a triumphant way, like, we got you now. And the way that they dragged him and then took his clothes, hung him without all of his clothes on a big stick on a like cross so everybody could see his nakedness, pretty much, was humiliation ritual to the extreme. So after they did all these things to make Jesus Christ of Nazareth look horrible. Now, mind you, this is after they already gave him all these questions during the week leading up to his crucifixion to trap him and to make him look stupid if they could, to trip him up earlier. So the humiliation ritual, that was just the climax, the actual crucifixion. Everything leading up to it was aimed at one thing: to debase and humiliate the Son of God. Okay? And the climax was hanging him in public with no clothes on and cast lots for his clothes. Okay? The 30 pieces of silver that Judas received for going against him and letting everyone know where he was and who he was so that they could arrest him, went to buy a field for poor people to be buried in because the money was no good. He tried to return it, and the Pharisees wouldn't take the money back, so he went and hung himself. Okay? So not only did that happen to Judas, but the veil to the temple was torn. The barrier between man and Father Yahweh, the sun was darkened. It was the middle of the day and everything started looking like pitch black in the middle of the night. And when that happened, everybody knew that they had messed up. All of the attacks, all of the false accusations, all of the humiliation ritual they had done against Jesus Christ of Nazareth resulted in everything that had been keeping us from the Most High God being torn. And after that, we could all go to God without dying, basically. Before that, if you went behind that veil to the Holy of Holies, you may or may not come out because the way had not been made yet for us to talk directly to the Most High. But Jesus of Nazareth's death made it where we could now. That's a very super important part after the humiliation. I know you can tell I feel this very deeply in my soul, and it hurts my heart to even talk about it, okay? But nothing has changed as far as the disciples of Jesus Christ of Nazareth and the followers of his Father, the Most High God, Jehovah Yahweh. It has repeated itself over and over again throughout time. It's always the humiliation ritual, the questioning, the trying to make the person look stupid and trip them up, the trying to disrobe them, have everybody looking at their nakedness physically or spiritually, them trying to drag them like they made Jesus Christ of Nazareth drag the cross, the mockery, the insults, the physician heal yourself, the if you were really who you say you are, you would save yourself. All of these things happen to people who remind people with religious spirits of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Even here in our country, I'm in America, how many men have they hung on a pole? How many men have they hung from a tree? And these were not sinning, trifling men. These were upstanding members of society who they felt were, you know, getting too good, like beyond themselves, like uppity, like we're gonna teach him that he can't have, a business or a bank account, and he can't be upstanding and he can't be upright, and he think he too good for us, and so we just gonna hang him on a tree. And it's been happening to everybody who's good inside. Like, I haven't seen them like hang Barabbas. I haven't seen them crucify Barabbas. I'm just saying, like, I haven't seen the humiliation ritual done on people who remind them of Barabbas, who was the man who really did all the crime and the sin, and the man who really incited riots in the state, like they were saying Jesus Christ of Nazareth did. But it is a path to victory. Just like they attack you, you will rise.